Hi foodies, this is a dry coconut. It's about to spring a young coconut tree also. So let's see how it's done to shuck or husk or clean a dry coconut where we would find it on the supermarket shelf. So let's take a look. So this is the backyard over here with some, green grass. You're going to plant that coconut tree like in your boundary or far away from your home because they tend to grow very tall. There you go. So you see those branches? That is used to make broom to sweep around the house. You could plait them. You could make a lot of items with them like baskets and stuff. A lot of art, souvenirs and all of that is used by the coconut, the branches, the husk, everything. So here's some dry nuts. As soon as they dry, they will fall off the tree if you don't pick them as water nut. Even the branches will fall off. You could use the dry branches and peel them off and make brooms to sweep around the house, inside the house, to cobweb the house. All my people from the island and tropical countries who know about this, leave me a comment. I want to hear all the things you do with this coconut. So here's some coconut on the ground, some dry ones. We're going to pick them up. Now, if you have a piper living by you, you wouldn't get any. Let me know how many of you know what a piper is. That's picking up the coconuts and selling them. So sometimes they will grow. As you can see, those are babies on the floor there. They will start sprouting and growing. There you go. This now, you could take them and plant them, transplant them where you want them to grow, or you could cut them open and I'm going to show you what bread is. As a kid growing up, I love the bread from the coconut. So there you go, all up in there. Even the birds might sometimes make nests up there. Those animals go up there and they bite it and they drink the juice and eat the coconut jelly from it. So let's take this inside and shuck this coconut now. So this piece of tool is a hoe. It's a long handle, as you can see, and that metal part in the bottom there, yep, that is used to clean the grass, to weed the garden. You say nut grass in the yard. It's called a hoe to weed. Weed meaning clean the grass around the house, or you could even clean the drain, rake things off. So we're going to use a tip. You see that little tip there? Now we're going to take the top part of the coconut. Some people crack it from the bottom, some crack from the top. So we're going to loosen up this shell. It could come out in 3, it could come out in 4, it could come out in 6. So you see we're loosening the tip over there as we move down a little bit. Front and back, front and back. You're giving it a shaking motion. And you loosening up the shell from the dry nut before we get to expose that nut. The ones you will find in the supermarket. It's a lot of hard work going to this. Why we just pick it up for $1.99 in the supermarket, okay? So this is how it's done in the house. When you're doing a wide scale, it is done a little differently. They have different, pole that they will stick the nut, shake it out, open it, and this shell is good to wash the dishes, put it in your orchid plant, put it around your plants around the house. It's great to light and run the mosquitoes away also. Leave me a comment what other things you do with these shells. So there you go, clean it out very nicely. Even mattress long ago was made and stuffed with the fiber. You see that little peak there? You know this is a bread nut. Some of them is big inside, small inside, just forming. So many different stages it have for this nut. So you clean it nicely. Now we're going to take another sharp metal tool. It's called a poya, a cutlass, a machete, but you're not using the blade. You're using the back of it. You pop it and there you go. Expose the jelly. Now look, let's take a look at this one. This one already have a bread nut in there. That one just had that little peak. It wasn't ready just yet. It wasn't mature yet. So this crack open again the same way and look at the little nut. So different stages will get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I love that as a kid. Let me know how many of you used to eat that nut. We used to say we want the bread from the coconut. I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it for you. Jenny's Walk, always doing great ideas.